Hello and welcome back to another video, and yes, it is another Scrawlrbox unboxing video for you. This time it is box number 113, if I'm remembering correctly. We will find out when I get inside. So yeah, this is the January box. If you don't know, Scrawlrbox is a monthly art subscription box. It comes with different supplies that are unknown to the people that open it until they open it, and then each month you're given a challenge to do as well. It'll all become clear as we open up the box. Obviously, I need to say I'm not affiliated with Scrawlrbox in any way, shape or form. I just buy the box and then unbox it for you and do the Scrawler challenge, just because, quite honestly, I like getting new art supplies. So let's get on and see what we've got in box 113. Okay. There is a lot of green and I like green, so that's a good start. But I'm thinking it might be markers or something. It looks very cartoony. We'll come back to Scrawlzine in a minute. Yes, this is our featured artist, Scrawlrbox. Featured artist piece of artwork. I will get my words right. And this is Frankie Curtis, otherwise known Curtis Creations. Born and bred in South East London, has created a unique style inspired from a childhood of growing up watching cartoons. Okay, so doodle style. But yeah, that's all her social media thing. I'm guessing the socials, as it says socials, it's probably both Facebook and Instagram, and maybe even X, formerly known as Twitter, and the website there. I feel like I've seen some of this before. It may be that I follow them on Instagram already, which is a cheeky nod. You can go and follow me. So we've got white card, 10 sheets, 250 DSM. That will be our surface. Let's see what else we have. I'm definitely thinking this is pens. Oh, yes, right. Okay, so we have our sticker. Comes from the artwork. We have our sweet, which is a Bazooka Chew Sour. That's good. Smells good. I can smell it already. Okay, and then we have our art supply. So we've got Faber-Castell Creative Markers. Now, anyone who knows me knows I love Faber-Castell supplies, so I'm actually really looking forward to these. They look like they might be kind of like a paint marker, because they're on for many surfaces. Let's see what it says. I'll turn the brightness down a little bit so it doesn't reflect quite so much for you. Suitable for bright, dark and colourful papers and smooth surfaces. So plastic, transparencies, porcelain, glass, metal. Smudge and splash proof. Waterproof after 30 minutes. Fixing, so you have to put it in the oven, and it's not dishwasher safe. Does not bleed through the paper. No need to shake or pump. Okay, and we've got 6 colours in there. Interesting. We also have a white Posca. Oh, it's the bullet shaped 1M nib rather than the very tiny nib. I like this nib, but I always have problems with it. So we'll see if it's better for me anyway. And we also have a fine liner, a 0.3 Unipin fine line pen, which is a pretty standard one. I use quite a lot as well. Right, so the Scrawlzine. I might just oh, really, there it is. Okay, so this is more about our supplies. So let's say it's kind of a foresty colour range, which in a way, yes, I can see that. But yeah. We have the artist, Frankie Curtis, so there's an interview with her. We have our Scrawler tips, as always, swatching first. Doodle starting point, so it is a lot of doodling. I do like layering up. They are paint pens, but they're not, they don't have to be activated. Fair enough. Alright, so this is the warm-up they give you. I will get around to it at some point, doing one of these. Behind the artwork with the artist. Then we have our Scrawler gallery from box 111. Yeah, this was Mythical Monsters, wasn't it? So you can see my go at the Scrawler challenge over on the channel. I just see if there's people I know. There's a couple, but I mean we are getting more and more new people each time, which is quite nice. Then we have our top 3. I have a funny feeling I know who that is. If that is you, Barbara, please comment below, because you normally comment on my videos. But yeah. That's via the Discord. There is a Discord for the Scrawlrbox, which I don't often go on. But yeah, these are all really good. So we've got a couple with bold colours and a bit more of a muted tones. As always, join the Scrawler community on Facebook. We'll always say this, it's a good place to be. And these are some from previous boxes. And then we have our Scrawler Extra, which is back to life. And then we have our Scrawler Challenge Fantasy Forest. Actually, that sounds really cool. Yeah, that sounds really cool. Right, swatching time. The thing we've all been waiting for. Let's see what these pens are like. So they've got a 1.5 nib. So, you know, it's a chunkier nib. It is a nice little selection of colours. So we have obviously got black. Or blackout, as they call it. Maple syrup. Lucky green. Caribbean blue. Ocean blue. And plum cake. So these aren't the normal kind of colours names you get from Faber-Castell, so I don't know. Normally you get a standard kind of colour across all their pens, so this is different. Right, let's start. So these are paint pens we don't need to activate. They feel nice. Kind of not like paint pens, if that makes sense. I'm just going to get the lines out of the way first, and then I might do some blocks of colour. I'm liking the colours so far. I need to put the brightness back up. I'm sorry. This one, my mum will love that colour. Anything that colour we tend to end up having at home. Yeah, they feel much more like markers than paint pens. So, but they're nice. Just seeing. Not sure how well this is going to hold up. But I mean, the blocks are quite nice. The pens are good. I'm not saying that they're not. I'm not sure if the card's going to hold up to lots of layers. I just want some blocks so that I can test out the other supplies with them. Get a clearer view rather than just going over my little lines. It does surprise me we've got a fine liner and a black marker. I suppose if we need finer lines, fine line is good. That's what it's made for. Oh, I'm talking such rubbish. I apologise. The colours are very vibrant. Right, let's activate the Posca. Now, let's see. As I told you, it's that kind of, it's a bullet nib, but it's a finer one than you get with the 3M Posca. So we have to activate it, which is really hard when you're on white paper to see once it's activated, or even if you're getting close. There we go. You can, I don't imagine you can see it on the white card, but I can. So that's pretty dry now. And obviously no trouble for the Posca to go over the top of them. I wasn't really expecting it to be, that needs a bit more time to dry. Whoops. We'll leave the black then, just for the minute. Our fine liner goes over them quite nicely. It won't obviously go over the black. I'm not even going to attempt it. Right, the black's dry enough. Yeah, so you can get some quite nice little block out with the Posca. Obviously, because it's going over colour, you have to kind of clean the nib off a little bit each time. But yeah, and then you've got the fine liner, which is, you know, it's a fine liner. It does do the job. But yeah, they're nice supplies. I really like them. And I think I was always going to in some ways because it's Faber-Castell. So they are my go-to kind of company to use. But yeah, nice pens. Very different to any paint pens we've used before. But yeah, definitely looks like fun. And Fantasy Forest sounds like a really good challenge, really interesting challenge, with the doodles as well. So we shall see what we will come up with. But for now, that is everything. It is all unboxed. So please, if you can like and subscribe to the channel, that would be great. All social media links are in the description, as is the link to my Etsy store. there's some interesting little bits on there if you would like to go and have a go, and there's more being added at the moment all the time because I've got lots of different products to put up. And yeah, other than that, all that's left is to say thank you for watching, and I will see you soon with another video. Goodbye.